And we're back, guys. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. We have Mary Boo. Not Honey Boo Boo. That's Mary Boo. Bouzkova, one of my favorite players on tour, defensive powerhouse, taking on Schmiedlova. Schmiedlova, look, I mean, she's an older player on tour, 28 years old. She's been on tour now for a decade. She did beat some pretty notable names last year. I mean, she had a 30-plus win season. We saw her take out Anastasia Potapova. That was a good win. She beat Ayla Tomljanovic. That was a good win as well. And I think she has a great backhand. Georgie got her championship last night. Georgie did beat her at the Australian Open. Just a little too fast for Schmiedlova. But I do think Schmiedlova has a good backhand. And look, she's a 6-1 underdog in this match. She breaks Bouzkova to start this match. Upset alert. Upset alert. Now, Marie dressing a little more conservative. The same with Schmiedlova. Look, I'm not mad at you. Dress however you want. It's your world. But nonetheless, Bouzkova coming off a 40-win season last year, getting her first championship. After failing against Sloane Stephens in Mexico earlier in the year, she did finally go home and win her first tour-level championship. Great job. And she beat some big names last year, right? She beat Caroline Garcia, Jessica Pegula, Coco Gauff. So Bouzkova can play. She's a good defensive player. She's on a 2-match skid, but nonetheless, or a 1-match skid, I would say. She beat Sofia Kenin as a pick'em. That was an easy lock, right? Sofia Kenin's just struggling before being bounced out by, I want to say, Elena Rybakina. But nonetheless, Bouzkova broken early. That was Dubai, by the way. Broken early here. Can she break back? We'll see. Schmiedlova does play a tough type of baseline tennis. I think her backhand's pretty solid. Look, she's a decent player. Nearly 400 wins on her career, but a 6-1 underdog. I think that's a little too high. She gets to break early here. And look, guys, we have Texas and Monterrey. A lot of tennis on North America, getting the ladies ready for the Indian Wells next week. And look, these stadiums are empty. We know that the Indian Wells, you can expect, for the most part, at least the first few days, those stadiums to be empty, with the exception of the men's game. I mean, the ATP, it's still, the dominant game in town. We know that. The men, they don't have a problem selling out stadiums and arenas. The women's game, on the other hand, look, sometimes... Yeah, I mean, which is why I said, look, Serena Williams come back. It's a big blow to the sport not having Serena Williams. She could sell out any of these arenas. She's a huge draw to the sport. But nonetheless, I don't know what she's doing these days. She has so many businesses, it's every time I turn on the TV, she's on a TV commercial or she's selling some type of product. But nonetheless, that's what she's into. But listen, guys, Marie, can she get a rhythm and get things going here? We're going to see, because she's broken early in this match, and I don't think she's looked her best, especially going back to the United Cup. I don't think she's looked that good. I'm not sure what's happened. I mean, she has come back from injury, you figure, within the last 6 to 8 months, so maybe she just needs time to get rhythm and form under her. I mean, look, tennis is about rhythm, form, and timing. I say it all the time. Look at someone like Iga, big, bad Iga. Where would she be if she wasn't always grabbing her towel, holding up her racket, tying her shoes, distracting her opponents on serve? Where would she be? Would she win all those matches without that type of rhythm? That takes rhythm, guys, stringing rackets, tying your shoes, doing jumping jacks at the net, putting your hands up, arguing with the chair umpire. That takes skill. Iga's pretty skilled, guys, but nonetheless, we are here in Monterrey. Ah, man. Listen, the Polish fans are going to come for me, but listen, guys, I spoke Polish to Iga, so look, catch me in Warsaw if you can. See you soon.